Number 9, the little fire engine. Number 9 was a fire engine in a big city, but he was a little fire engine and not new anymore. And so the larger, newer engines had crowded him out of one big engine house after another. At last he came to stay in a little engine house way out on the edge of the city. Old Jeff, Number Nine's driver, went there with him. Old Jeff was one of the best firemen in all the city. He even had medals pinned on his coat because of his brave deeds. But now the fire chief thought that he and Number 9 were too old to be of much use at a big fire. Number 9 did not like to sit in the engine house day after day without any work. Old Jeff did not like it either. He used to talk to Number 9 when he was polishing his bright red paint and brasswork. "They think we're too old to be of any use," he would grumble. "Don't fret," Number 9 would say to Old Jeff. "Our chance will come. Some day these new firemen and engines will have a fire too big for them. Then they'll have to call on us to help them out." Months went by, and not once did the signal ring for them. Then, early in the morning of the very coldest day of the year, a big fire broke out downtown. Old Jeff and Number 9 listened to the signals that called for one fire engine after another. "Will they call us this time, Number 9?" Old Jeff said. "They think we're too old to be of any use at a big fire. Perhaps they'll forget about us again." But this time Number 9 felt sure, clear down to the middle of his motor, that he and Old Jeff would be called. "No, Old Jeff," he said, "they won't forget us this time. This fire is too big for those young firemen and new engines to handle by themselves. They'll have to call out us old-timers." Just then the signal rang again. It was for them. Number 9 was right. He and Old Jeff were going to the big fire. Whee! Old Jeff sprang into his seat. The broad doors of the little engine house swung open, and Number 9 dashed out. He went so fast that the other firemen who rode on him hardly had time to put on their helmets and rubber coats and swing aboard. Along the snowy streets roared Number 9. "Ooh-wee-oo!" squealed his siren. "Get out of the way! Out of the way! We're going to the big fire! Ooh-wee-oo!" When they got downtown, Old Jeff could see the clouds of smoke rolling up from the burning buildings. "It's a good thing we're coming," Old Jeff said to Number 9. "Do your best now, Number 9." Soon they passed the fire lines, where policemen were holding the people back so that the firemen would have plenty of room to work. Number 9 rolled up close to the burning buildings. "The worst fire is in the Smith building," Old Jeff said. "These new firemen don't know how to fight a big fire. They've forgotten all about the hydrant in the alley behind the Smith building." Just then the fire chief ran up. "You here, Old Jeff?" he cried. "Ah, all here, both Old Jeff and Number 9, Old Jeff called back. "You can help Number 40 with its pumping," said the chief. "We need all the water we can throw and more too." "The place for Number 9 is at the alley hydrant behind the Smith building," said Old Jeff. "Too dangerous," said the chief. "The walls may fall any minute. We need the water back there badly, but I won't order any man to go there." "Hoo ho ho!" laughed Old Jeff. "Number 9 and I will give you all the water you want from the alley. Come along, Number 9. When they came to the hydrant behind the Smith building, Old Jeff spoke. "Here is where we stop," he told Number 9. Old Jeff fastened his pumping hose to the hydrant. Number 9 pumped water as fast as he could. Whee! It was hard work, but Number 9 thought it was the most exciting thing he had ever done. Old Jeff heard some bricks crash down nearby. He saw that the wall was ready to fall. He filled another oil cup for Number 9 and then, just in time, crawled under the little fire engine. With a mighty crash, the wall fell. Part of it fell on Number 9. "Are you hurt, Number 9? called Old Jeff from underneath. "Not badly, Old Jeff," Number 9 called back. "I'm bent up a bit, and I'm afraid I shall burst my tires. The wall is so heavy. But my pump and my motor are not hurt. I can run for a long time yet. Are you hurt, Old Jeff?" "Just my ankle, where a brick hit me," said Old Jeff. "But I think I still can crawl around and give you a little oil when you need it. We'll show them yet, won't we, Number 9? After the wall fell, the water from the hose lines came over Number 9 more than ever. By and by, so much water had fallen on him, and on the heavy wall on top of him, that nothing at all could be seen of the little fire engine. Only a great lump of glittering ice stood in the alley where Number 9 had been. And this is where there's a page missing between this page, because they say something about what Old Jeff after the fire. And then they say on the next page, it says, "He takes care of Number 9, Old Jeff. He takes care of Number 9 and keeps it shining." but they are willing now to stand aside.
That's this part of it.
I am doing this part. I'm just saying that there's a page missing. They're saying old Jeff takes care of number 9 and keeps him shining, but they are willing now to stand aside and give younger firemen and fire engines a chance. After all, they went to the worst fire the city ever had. And as everyone knows, not a fireman or a fire engine there did more than brave old Jeff and faithful number 9.
That's it.
That's the end.